And
Tony.
you got 0 touchdown passes? Oh, wow. I got 8. Man, what a...
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack.
Need more jewelry when I write in my eulogy.
Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me.
Boys, man, coverage went up 2. Play rec 2. Okay.
Who that?
Marlon Humphrey.
Come heavy, like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Come back up on a backboard.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This app already tripping. What's up? And
they'll run for the first time with Johnson, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's got room. Oh, shifty. Whoa. Touchdown, Titans. David Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because
kick meter.
Nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things.
I didn't think you see it anyway.
Explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground.
Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking about Art. My bad.
This was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Good job. I'll take us a little practice.
Trubisky on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Aaron Donald.
I see you, Aaron.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop. Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right, am I add a touch a little bit?
Man, what the frick is going on? Come on, Madden. I'm hitting the dude and he just going through me.
Stop him on the first drive defensively.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Why did
Back to the ground now with Gordon.
they got my formation all jacked up, bro.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
There you go, Barron.
Picked off by Mark Barron. And his guys are going to
got another pick.
At the 34-yard line.
Just standing up.
Interception running in 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB.
Polo to done.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing, Hundley. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Yeah. Boy, them the ones they be dropping this,
So
where they be holding on to them. Them the ones they dropped last year.
At the 27. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Hundley. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam down.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And the former Florida Gator, Sturgis, gets it to go. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, they stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They go back to Gordon here on first touchdown. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
We got it there. Whoop. Boy, that offensive line so terrible.
Shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that.
Got to do something.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, complete. It's Burton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, bruh.
On that one, it's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a
wow
time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Titans on 3rd
We got
down.
Guillain-Barré syndrome.
2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Damaged nerve cells cause ascending paralysis.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. He'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Johnson. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the former Florida Gator, Sturgis, gets it to go.
What you got it on? Play ball?
Up to 13-0. No problems
Yep.
in field goal
What they
department
gonna
so
do?
far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me,
What
that
you had
bodes
yours
well
on?
for them. If they need him late in the game,
Balance.
his confidence should be sky high.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there. Able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, gotta go.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage.
I see
at
you,
the
Donald.
50, right
Covering some
midfield.
ground.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Completes it to the rookie from North Carolina, Ryan Switzer. And he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Come on, gotta go.
On first down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on, triangle. Come on. I jumped that jump.
In for the score. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
When we drop defense,
Yeah, man gonna make you mad with that triangle stuff this year.
Somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 13-7. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Man, come on, man.
Took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out. As we
Pass interference, man.
hit a big chunk play right there.
That's pass interference, man.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now he'll look to throw here.
Come, oh my gosh.
This is incomplete.
Really, bro?
Receiver was David Johnson.
Really, bro?
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to throw. This is Johnson.
Pass interference that time, huh?
This one across the 45 before
Yeah, we don't need it, though.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. As David Johnson works his way back from the wrist injury, what are the hesitations, the cautions for him?
Well, number one, you want to make sure he's got full strength in the wrist because he's going to carry the football an awful lot. So ball security is important. And you definitely want to make sure there's flexibility there because he's been such a great pass catcher in the past. You want to make sure he gets back to being able to do that as well.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Gonzalez puts this one through. Flex round. Ohio. Flex round.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Hundley now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
What?
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
She thinks the word.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Instead of putting it together. Yep.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, get the freak out of here. Ball rolling around. Man, come on, man.
Here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now Dion Lewis to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we get the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 40.
I got one for you, a young one for that center.
Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just
You're
takes
pretty good, man. Hurst.
for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a
You got a lot of them, man.
just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I'm playing about 1, 2. I'm playing about 5, 6.
Oh, let's go, boy. Make a play.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This nigga, boy, my gosh.
Couldn't connect. Will Fuller was
Why are you so off?
And that'll make it 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Oh, 13-7.
They haven't made much much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Feet wasn't said.
Interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Feet wasn't said or nothing.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Come on, man. Come on with this bull crap, bruh.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. This is Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, nah. We all over there, cuz.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mark Barron.
We all over there, cuz. Let's go. Mark Barron with another one.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
Man, we ain't
and
chasing no
really
points
when
here.
you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they take big advantage of it.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here's Lewis.
It was on his side.
Across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, here's Trubisky. Now he's forced out right. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now Trubisky on first down. Room to run past midfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
How y'all still playing?
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7.
Hey, D-Frank, how y'all still playing?
Time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
You didn't hit circle right there, did you? The nigga spent on his own. See, I don't like that.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
The Jaguars on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This is Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in the game, even when they haven't had much.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what
we were going to do. What, Chad?
Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9.
The Jaguars out here dropping like flies.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Only a couple there, as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Throwing, Hundley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. In this league, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. There's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I ain't running Dave Johnson enough.
For Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
The ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type. Like coaches tell us, when we score on special teams,
on the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Bryant. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now Hundley. Flush to his right.
Man, you missing? Why are you missing touchdowns, Hundley? Oh my gosh!
Did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And into the end zone for Tennessee touchdown. Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point.
Oh, get the freak out of here. Get out of here, man.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Oh, I thought that was for the game.
And now out come the Jags. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Mm-hmm.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The tackle there by Mark Barron. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Chicago, baby, she just know the drill.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Suspended Urban Meyer 3 games for mishandling that stuff.
As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Glover Quinn, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
You about to do what?
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They go to Johnson again.
Nah, they paid to win football games.
Right at the 15. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Nah, I know y'all. It's just one nigga.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect
Oh, you work Saturday?
Although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
Huntley, boy, you was terrible that game.
So for the Titans,
You was all right last week.